Mothers are way more important than doctors, and I'm going to tell you why. We need to start by talking about primary attachment. When a child is born, their entire world is contingent upon their mother, which makes sense because up until the moment of their birth, they've basically been functioning like one of their mother's organs. Then they're born, and they can do nothing except what their mother aids them to do. Feeding, toileting, and regulating their strong emotions, everything is dependent upon the cares of their mother. And because of those cares, the child actually survives, but there's more going on than that. The child is learning that when they reach out to the environment around them, they will be met with compassion and warmth and consistency. Those inarticulate insights form the basis of how they interact with the rest of their world for the rest of their lives. Eventually, the child is able to crawl and walk and move away from their mother and do stupid things and hurt themselves. But because the mother is still there, they learn that they can come back. They learn to take risks, and they learn to challenge themselves to be more and more autonomous and capable. From that secure base of attachment, a child is able to differentiate into the person that they're meant to become. Without that, anxiety and feelings of inner worthlessness or insecurity about their connection to the world can become huge problems for the remainder of their childhood and life. Even years and years later, even when they're adults, even after our parents have passed away, that internal representation of a mother's love is like this little angel that lives rent-free in your heart. It reminds you constantly that even on your worst day, you are still worth something. Because even when you were at your most helpless, you were worth something to your mother. And let's not forget how hard being a mother is. Because those needs, the instrumental and the emotional needs, are there at every hour of every single day. Mothers don't get to clock out. And while we all know it takes a village to raise a child, many mothers in our reality don't have that village. So they function as the village, bending over backwards to work and lead a family system and provide that warmth and stability and compassion, often in settings that do not adequately support that work. Even on my hardest days, on my worst call shifts in the hospital, my life is not as hard as a mother's life. And my colleagues who are mothers and doctors who are on call with me are nothing short of amazing. To all the mothers watching this, and if any of you happen to have mothers, happy Mother's Day. I personally feel incredibly grateful because as a psychiatrist, I see the impact of children who are raised without good relationships with their mother, to put it lightly. And if you're struggling to support your children right now, I want you to know that the work that you're doing is more impactful than anything any doctor can do to help your child. Give yourself a break and realize that you don't have to be perfect. The child psychiatry literature suggests that you only have to get it right about 70% of the time. Even when you fail, that failure is a model that helps your children grow and learn. How have the mothers in your life shaped the person that you are today? As always, I look forward to learning from you in the comments. And again, happy Mother's Day.